Rescues in Southern California continue this morning after torrential rainfall triggered deadly mudslides. Authorities in Santa Barbara County are still trying to reach new areas and dig into the destruction to find survivors. Officials say at least 15 people are confirmed dead, and that number may rise. Around 25 others were injured. More than 20 people are unaccounted for.
Over 50 people had to be airlifted to safety after being stranded in their homes for hours. Officials estimate only 10 to 15% of people living in the mandatory evacuation zone actually complied. Emergency responders say within 3 hours they received more than 600 calls for help.
Kara Finnstrom from our Los Angeles station KCBS joins us now from Montecito. Kara, you're on the 101 freeway, which is now closed. Walk us through the extent of the damage you're seeing.
Yeah, not very often that you can stand on the 101, but it is completely shut down between Ventura and Santa Barbara, and they're working to get stretches of it reopened. But at this point, some are like this. Let me let you push in there and give you a better look, just covered with mud, and it gets thicker as you head in. We did catch up with one man this morning who tried to walk further down to where you see those lights down there. He was up to his knees in mud, and there are some abandoned vehicles that are just stranded there, stuck in the mud further down. So they've had heavy equipment coming in here all night long trying to clear this mud out, just shove it to the sides, especially so that these emergency vehicles can get through and help the folks out in Montecito.
You know, when I heard that only a small portion of the people in the evacuation area decided to leave, I was sort of dumbfounded considering all that they have been through. Have you managed to speak to any homeowners, and what are they saying?
Well, I think many homeowners here in Southern California are a little bit weary of all of the evacuations that we have had to have because of the fires and a lot of the problems that have plagued Southern California over the last year. So some folks did not want to leave. However, we really saw how quickly that the situation changed here when the rains came down so hard and those hillsides gave way, how important it is to evacuate when those orders are given.
Yeah.
So the question is, for a lot of folks that are in the area, Kara, where do they go from here?
Well, today is largely about cleanup and also continuing to search for those still missing. We have another crew up in Montecito, and she has been covering a lot of the rescue efforts. Right now, they are still looking for another 20 people who are missing. So very difficult time for the folks still in Montecito who have not been able to find loved ones. And as you can see behind us here, lots of heavy equipment going back and forth. We did see a sheriff's deputy vehicle that had to be pulled out earlier this morning on a tow truck because it's so difficult to get in and out of that area where that help is needed.
All right, Kara Finnstrom from KCBS in Montecito, California for us. Thank you, Kara. We appreciate it.